Hello viewers, this is GamerZakk and welcome back for more of The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. Last time we got 3 treasure charts. We got our 16th heart container, and we killed the last member of an Octorok family. I know, it didn't even do anything to us. And we killed it. We killed them all. I know, I feel so bad. But I got over it. Anyway, this time we're gonna get a few more treasure charts. We're in this quadrant that I forgot to mark with the map fish again. It's Crescent Moon Island. As you can see, it looks like a crescent moon. Now, this is the saddest island in existence. You know, like sometimes there are little side quests, like, you know, there's something to get on each island, but you have to do a little something for them. On this island, you just walk right up to it. Oh no, excuse me. It's surrounded by 2 enemies that you want to kill. So, excuse me. And anyway, we got a treasure chart right off the bat. We can leave these 2 blue choo-choos to do whatever with each other, and blah blah blah. That's how it's gonna work. I keep saying blah blah blah, even though I'm trying to avoid it. So there. We're done with this island pretty much. That's it. All you have to do is walk up to it, nothing else. It is the saddest island in existence. Anyway, what we're gonna do now is we are going to sail up to a submarine, which is somewhere over there. But first, we're gonna talk to this guy, of course, with some bait. Let's give him the bait. Where is it? Where is he? And there we go. So he's gonna fill in the chart, and as you can see, it's pretty much just a crescent moon, like I've said once again. I'm very repetitious today. And again, I love how he paints it in perfectly with his mouth. I mean, he can't use his fins because he's a fish, and he does it within 1 leap. Seriously, how does he do that? He's a fish. So you want to be careful when the moon is full here, because the ghost ship does in fact appear here, but we don't have to worry about the ghost ship because we killed it. We killed it. Anyway, there's a submarine over there, and while we're sailing there, I might as well change the direction. There's a little something I want to talk about. Know how we're making quick progression? Well, that's good, as you can tell. And this episode does have some significance. This is the 50th episode, in case if you haven't noticed. Which reminds me, I actually have a goal set in mind. I want to finish this whole game, side quests and all, within 60 episodes. So that means I don't have too much time left. So yeah, I want to get all the treasure charts, pieces of heart, every single side quest in the game done within the next 10 episodes or so. However, that does not include the Nintendo Gallery. The Nintendo Gallery is basically where you have to take a deluxe pick-to-box picture of every person in the entire game. Yeah. And you can't even do it on your first run. You have to do it in your second run. Because you do have to take a picture of Jaboon, who you only see once in the cutscene, so you can't pull it out. So you have to do it in the second run, where a guy on Windfall will sell you the picture for 50 rupees. So I will not be showing you that. And I should also mention that in the second run, there are very few things different. It's just like the first run of this game, except for a few things. For one, you start off with a deluxe pick-the-box. You wear invisible clothes, so yeah, you run around in your pajamas for the whole game. And then another thing is, Ariel wears a red dress instead of a blue dress, for whatever reason. So that's really it. There's nothing too much different about it at all, except for just those few minor changes. So yeah, that is why I will not showing the Nintendo Gallery, but otherwise I will be showing every side quest in the whole game. Come on, die already! Can you all die and not like do damage to me, because damage is bad, please? So yes, all side quests will be done within the next 60 episodes. I will show you where the Nintendo Gallery is hidden, but I'm not gonna do anything associated with it. So if you want to know where it is, I can show you. And basically for that, you just have to fight mini blins off for long enough, and you get this treasure. What could it be? We get a treasure chart! Yep, we already got 2. This is the most pathetic excuse for a quadrant ever. Except for the fact that the ghost ship appears here once a week. Otherwise, it's quite pathetic. So now that we're done with that, there is one more quadrant that we're going to go to. Because aside from the reefs, there is only one more treasure chart that we have to find in this whole game. And like I said, I won't be showing the reefs because it's basically doing the same thing 6 times over and over again. So we're going to warp to the Forest Haven and then sail east of there because that's where the last treasure chart on screen is. So I will see you once I am there. Heh! Speaking of, I went to the map fish of the place we're supposed to go to. He's talking about the Nintendo Gallery. How funny. The only way in there is to hit a switch that's way up high on the Forest Haven. So yeah, it's in the Forest Haven. I'll show you exactly where it is in a couple episodes. The only way to do that would be to bribe one of the girls by putting a little bait on your head. So yeah, you need the Hoi Pair for one last time in the whole game. I guess I was wrong. I thought you'd never need the Hoi Pair again. But you know, I kept the whole Nintendo Gallery thing out of my mind for the whole game ever since episode 1. So yeah, that's a long time, as you can tell. Anyway, we are finally here on, what's this island called? I forget. Cliff Plateau Isles. Here you will find the very last treasure chart. So it's basically like a little mini dungeon you have to go into. You know, first it's just hopping across a bunch of these things. And then we go down this hole. Believe me, this is not the last hole we are going into, but it is one of the last. And we're in this little dungeon now. So basically it's just hopping across a bunch of all these things. And hopefully not failing, because if you fail, I believe you have to go all the way back to the beginning. It would be wise to have your Deku leaf out during this whole thing, because you can rotate the platforms, as you can see by the leaves on the sides. But I won't be needing those. You want to pull out your boomerang for this area as well, because there are going to be some Boko Babas. One hit with the boomerang and they're instantly dead. It's like a child's plaything. Seriously, they die instantly to a child's plaything. I just can't stress that enough because it's so hilarious. Die, please, thank you. Anyway, what you're supposed to do is light this on fire and then jump into this bulb that lets you fly. I mean, seriously, this makes no sense whatsoever. The fire would burn the bulb. I mean, seriously, they make grass look so much better in this game. First they have flowers growing through ice, then they had flowers growing through wood, and now fire isn't burning grass. I mean, seriously, but it can burn wood just fine by doing that. Once you do that, use the Deku Leaf to glide right across. Wow, right across. Do that to go right across, and you'll end up right on here. Climb up here, and you will get the very last treasure chart in the whole entire game. I know this episode's a little short, but that's how it's gonna have to be. I can't do anything about that. So, we have all the treasure charts aside from the 4 reefs. So, between the end of this episode and the next one, I will be going to the 4 reefs I haven't gone to yet. I'm going to show you where all 6 reefs are. Reef 1 is here. Reef 2 is here. Reef 3 is here. Reef 4 is here. Reef 5 is here. And Reef 6 is right in the center, which is one I actually showed you how to get. I got this one and this one off screen. I'm going to do the other 4 off screen. And then, since I'll have all the treasure charts, I'm going to sail around the entire Great Sea and uphaul every single treasure. I'll tell you what I collect at the end of the next episode, at the beginning of the next episode, sorry. So since this is going to take a very long time to do, this does compromise the fact of having this video being uploaded on Wednesday, or the probability of it. So if there's no upload tomorrow, on the day this is being posted, do not be surprised. You know, this takes a very long time. So just don't be surprised. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, after I do all that, I am going to go to these 3 islands and do whatever I can at them. Because now that we will have all the treasure charts, we're going to begin our search for the last of the pieces of heart now. Yep. So, without further ado, I say to you, stay tuned.